You're 18, 19, or 20, you're often told that money doesn't grow on trees. This idea is drilled into us from a young age, especially in school where we're taught to follow the traditional path, get a job, buy a house, work hard, and eventually retire. But is this really the only way to build wealth? Many young people end up working every hour just to get by, hoping to retire at 67. Let's pause and think, does this sound like the path to financial freedom? There's clearly more to the story, and today we're going to uncover what's really possible when it comes to making money, especially through passive income. Most of us are taught to believe that the only way to earn a living is by trading our time for money. The traditional route, study hard, get a job, buy a house, and work until retirement, seems safe, but it often leads to a life of constant work with little time for yourself. The truth is, there are other ways to build wealth that don't require you to work every single day. Passive income is the key, and it's time to explore how you can start earning money that doesn't depend on your daily grind. Passive income is money that flows into your bank account regularly without you having to actively work for it every day. Unlike a job where you're paid for your time, passive income lets you earn while you sleep, travel, or focus on other interests. It's about building assets or systems that generate cash for you. In this video, we'll look at 7 practical passive income ideas, each with its own pros and cons, so you can decide which path might be right for you. Start with investing in dividend stocks. Many people think simply buying stocks and watching them rise in value is passive income, but true passive income comes from stocks that pay you dividends, actual cash payments just for owning them. Companies like Starbucks, Pepsi, and McDonald's pay out a portion of their profits to shareholders. This means you earn money regularly and you don't have to sell your stocks to get paid. It's one of the easiest ways to make consistent money with minimal effort, as long as you choose the right companies. Not all dividend stocks are created equal. There's a kind of social hierarchy among them. At the top, you have dividend kings, companies that have increased their dividends for 50 years straight. Next are dividend aristocrats, which have done so for 25 years. Below that are what you might call the working class of dividend stocks. While some of these may eventually become aristocrats or kings, it's hard to predict which ones will make it. Be cautious with companies offering extremely high dividends, as sustainability is key for long-term income. Getting started with dividend investing is straightforward. All you need is an investing app, some funds, and a bit of research to pick reliable dividend-paying companies. Apps like Moomoo in the USA or Lightyear in the UK and Europe make it easy to buy shares. While it doesn't take much time to set up, you do need a significant amount of money invested to generate a meaningful income. For example, to make $100 a week from a 2.4% dividend, you'd need to invest over $26,000. It's a great option if you already have some savings to put to work. If you don't have a lot of money to invest, consider automating a side hustle. Many people start by selling their time and skills directly, but this limits your earning potential. The key is to turn your skills into digital assets like online courses, ebooks, or blogs that can be sold over and over again. For example, if you're great at dog training, you could create a course or write a manual for pet owners. Once your digital product is online, it can generate income with minimal ongoing effort. Build a successful automated side hustle. Start by identifying your unique skills or knowledge. Focus on creating something valuable that solves a problem for others. Use platforms like Hostinger to easily set up a website even if you have no coding experience. Promote your digital product on social media, especially TikTok, to reach a wide audience. The process takes time and effort up front, but once your system is in place, it can run with little intervention, allowing you to earn while focusing on other things. Automating a side hustle does require a significant time investment at the start, especially if you're building everything yourself. However, using tools like Hostinger's drag-and-drop website builder can make things much easier even for beginners. The financial cost is low, often less than $3 a month for hosting. Once your digital product is live, making your first $100 a week is possible with just a few sales. The key is consistency and effective promotion. Creating online content, like videos, blogs, or podcasts, has become one of the most popular ways to earn passive income. Platforms like YouTube allow anyone to start a channel, and once you reach certain milestones, you can earn money from ads. The traditional media world used to control all the advertising dollars, but now content creators can tap into this revenue stream. The opportunity is huge, but success depends on the quality and consistency of your content. While making content can be fun and rewarding, it's also one of the most time-consuming passive income ideas. Producing quality videos or articles takes planning, filming, editing, and promotion. However, the upside is that each piece of content becomes an asset that can earn money for years. Picking a niche and sticking to a regular posting schedule helps attract loyal viewers and sponsorships. Remember, it's not about luck. It's about creating content that people genuinely want to watch or read. You don't need expensive equipment or fancy courses to start making content. Use what you have, your phone or laptop, and focus on learning from others in your chosen field. Study what works, mix in your own ideas, and keep improving. The most important thing is to capture people's attention and provide value. With dedication, it's possible to start earning $100 a week or more within a few months, especially as your audience grows. Private investing is another powerful way to earn passive income. Imagine being an investor on a show like Shark Tank, backing promising businesses in exchange for a share of their profits. There are two main types of private investors: angels, who often invest in friends or family's businesses and are more hands-off, and sharks, who invest larger amounts and may seek more control. Both approaches can lead to substantial returns if you choose the right opportunity. Succeed as a private investor, you need to carefully evaluate businesses before investing. Ask about their plans for paying dividends and their long-term exit strategy. The actual process of investing is simple: provide the funds and receive your share of the business. The challenge lies in finding the right opportunities and managing risk. Diversifying your investments across several businesses can help balance out the risks and increase your chances of success. Great example of private investing is actor Ryan Reynolds. Beyond his Hollywood career, he's become a savvy investor buying stakes in interesting companies and using his social media influence to boost their value. When these companies sell, he earns massive payouts, almost all passive income. While you may not have his fame, you can apply similar strategies on a smaller scale, combining investment with content creation to maximize your return. Private investing requires some patience and due diligence. It can take time to find the right business to back, and you'll need to decide how much risk you're comfortable with. Investments can range from a few $1,000s to much more depending on the opportunity. The more value you can offer to the business, the greater your potential returns. It's not a guaranteed path, but with the right approach, you can start earning passive income from your investment. Affiliate marketing is one of the simplest and most accessible ways to make passive income online. You promote products or services you love, and when someone buys through your unique link, you earn a commission. Many big companies have affiliate programs, and you can find opportunities on platforms like impact.com. The best part, you don't need any special skills or experience, just a passion for your niche and the ability to persuade others. Get started with affiliate marketing. Sign up for affiliate programs related to products you use and trust. Share your unique links through blogs, social media, or review videos. The more value you provide to your audience, the more likely they are to trust your recommendations and make purchases. It's important to be genuine, actually use and review the products you promote to build credibility and long-term success. Affiliate marketing takes time to build momentum. At first it may feel slow, but as your content library grows and your audience trusts you, your earnings can increase significantly. You don't need much money to start, just a phone or laptop and internet access. With patience and persistence, it's possible to make $100 a week or more, especially as you refine your approach and expand your reach. Developing a digital tool or software can be a lucrative source of passive income. If you spot a problem that needs solving, you can create a tool to address it, either by coding it yourself or partnering with a developer. For example, a friend created software for membership organizations and switched to a subscription model, earning predictable monthly income. Eventually, he sold the business for millions. The key is to identify a real need and build a solution that people are willing to pay for. Creating a digital tool starts with identifying a gap in the market. You don't have to be a coder. Sometimes the best ideas come from those who see the problem clearly. Once you have your idea, decide whether your tool will serve businesses or consumers. Test your concept early and be ready to adapt based on feedback. If your tool gains traction, you can scale up, attract investors, and eventually automate support to make the business truly passive. Building a digital tool can be expensive and time-consuming. Partnering with a developer can reduce costs, but you may need to share equity. Once you have a minimum viable product, you can seek investment or bootstrap with your own funds. The most important thing is to avoid spending years building something without testing demand. If you succeed, the rewards can be substantial, both in ongoing income and the potential to sell your business for a significant sum. Many people overlook the assets they already own as sources of passive income. Renting out things like your driveway, storage space, camera gear, or even a spare room can generate steady cash flow. For example, renting out a driveway near a busy train station can bring in over $100 a week. The sharing economy has made it easier than ever to connect with people who need what you have, turning unused assets into moneymakers. Take inventory of everything you own: storage space, vehicles, camping equipment, camera gear, or even spare rooms. There are platforms for almost anything: Fat Llama for gear, Turo for vehicles, and Airbnb for rooms or homes. Even peer-to-peer lending lets you rent out your money for interest. The key is to match your assets with the right platform and audience, maximizing your earning potential with minimal effort. Renting out your stuff is usually quick and easy. All it takes is a few photos and a listing on the right app. The main risk is that others may not treat your items with the same care you would, so insurance is important. Most platforms offer built-in protection, but you can also get separate coverage if needed. If you have enough assets, making $100 a week is very achievable, and you can scale up by acquiring more things to rent. Now that we've covered 7 passive income ideas, let's compare them. Each has its own requirements for time, money, and effort. Some, like dividend investing and renting out assets, require more upfront capital but less ongoing work. Others, like content creation and building digital tools, demand more time and creativity but can be started with little money. The best choice depends on your skills, resources, and long-term goals. Let's break down the time investment for each idea. Dividend investing and renting out assets are the quickest to set up, often taking just a few hours. Affiliate marketing and private investing require more time to build relationships and content. Content creation and digital tools are the most time-intensive, often taking weeks or months before you see results. Consider how much time you can realistically commit before choosing your path. Amount of money you need varies widely. Dividend investing and private investing require significant capital to generate meaningful income. Creating digital products, content, or affiliate marketing can be started with minimal funds, often just the cost of a website or basic equipment. Renting out your stuff usually costs nothing if you already own the assets. Weigh your available resources before diving in. Making $100 a week is a realistic goal for most of these ideas, but the ease varies. Dividend investing and renting assets can be straightforward if you have enough capital or assets. Affiliate marketing and content creation take time to build up but can become highly profitable. Digital tools and private investing have higher barriers but also higher potential rewards. Start with what matches your current situation and scale up over time. No matter which passive income path you choose, avoid common mistakes like chasing unsustainable high returns or neglecting to test your ideas. Focus on building real value, whether through quality content, reliable products, or trustworthy investments. Patience and persistence are key. Most passive income streams take time to build before they become truly hands-off. Digital assets like online courses, blogs, and software offer unique advantages. Once created, they can be sold repeatedly with little extra effort. This scalability is what makes digital products so attractive for passive income seekers. Focus on solving real problems and providing ongoing value to your audience, and your digital assets can become reliable income streams for years to come. Social media platforms like TikTok, YouTube, and Instagram are powerful tools for promoting your passive income ideas. Whether you're selling a digital product, promoting affiliate links, or building an audience for your content, these platforms can help you reach thousands or even millions of potential customers. The key is to create engaging, shareable content that captures attention and drives action. Trust is essential for long-term success in any passive income venture. Whether you're recommending products, creating content, or offering services, always prioritize honesty and transparency. Use and test the products you promote, respond to feedback, and focus on genuinely helping your audience. Over time, this trust will translate into loyal customers and consistent income. Once you've established one passive income stream, consider diversifying. Many successful entrepreneurs build multiple streams, investing in stocks, creating digital products, and renting out assets simultaneously. This approach not only increases your total income but also reduces risk, as you're not reliant on a single source. Start with one idea, master it, and then expand into others as your confidence and resources grow. Study the journeys of people who have succeeded with passive income, whether it's content creators, investors, or entrepreneurs. Learn from their mistakes and successes and adapt their strategies to fit your own situation. There's no single path to financial freedom, but by observing what works for others, you can avoid pitfalls and accelerate your own progress. Growth mindset is crucial for building passive income. Be open to learning, willing to take calculated risks, and persistent in the face of setbacks. Remember, most people overestimate what they can achieve in a week but underestimate what's possible in a year. Stay focused, keep improving, and celebrate small wins along the way. While passive income is the goal, don't neglect your active income sources. Use your job or freelance work to fund your investments and side projects. Over time, as your passive income grows, you can gradually shift your focus. The transition doesn't happen overnight, but with a solid plan, you can achieve financial independence sooner than you think. The world of passive income is always evolving. New platforms, technologies, and opportunities emerge all the time. Stay curious and keep learning about the latest trends, whether it's new investment apps, social media platforms, or business models. Being an early adopter can give you a significant advantage and open up new income streams before they become crowded. As you build passive income, it's important to protect your assets. Use insurance for physical items you rent out, diversify your investments, and keep learning about best practices in online security. The more you safeguard your income streams, the more reliable and stress-free your financial future will be. Track your income and expenses for each passive income stream. Use simple spreadsheets or apps to monitor growth and identify what's working best. Regularly reviewing your results helps you make informed decisions about where to invest more time or money and where to pivot if needed. Celebrate your milestones and adjust your strategy as you learn. Every journey has its challenges. You might face setbacks, slow periods, or unexpected expenses. The key is to stay resilient and keep moving forward. Learn from your mistakes, seek advice from others, and remember that persistence is often the difference between those who succeed and those who give up. Passive income is a marathon, not a sprint. Don't wait until you're making thousands a month to celebrate. Every step forward, your first sale, your first $100 week, or your first positive review is a milestone worth recognizing. These small wins build momentum and keep you motivated as you work toward bigger goals. Enjoy the journey and appreciate your progress. As your passive income grows, think about your long-term goals. Do you want to retire early, travel more, or start new ventures? Having a clear vision for your future will help you stay focused and make better decisions along the way. Passive income isn't just about money, it's about creating the freedom to live life on your own terms. The most important step is simply to start. Pick one passive income idea that resonates with you and take action today. Whether it's researching dividend stocks, brainstorming a digital product, or listing something for rent, every small action brings you closer to financial independence. Remember, everyone starts somewhere. The key is to keep moving forward. Passive income isn't a myth. It's a proven path to financial freedom if you're willing to put in the work up front. By exploring different ideas, learning from others, and staying persistent, you can build income streams that support your goals and dreams. The journey may take time, but the rewards, more freedom, less stress, and greater opportunities, are well worth it. Here's to your success on the road to financial independence.